Greetings, everyone. The truth will rise. Back with a new video. Obviously, you can see once again I'm on the road, not sitting at my desk, but I had to make this video. As you well know, as I talked about way back many months ago in one of my first videos, actually, about election season and all the things you were going to hear, one of the various things. Well, for those of you who have been following the news, I myself am not really, because I know that a lot of that stuff is a bunch of bunk anyway. But anyway, the jobs legislation is really big news right now. There's such debate on both sides, and you've got talking heads on one side saying that the Republicans are against it for X reason and they should do it. Well, once again, got to clear some things up, because there are some people who will be duped into thinking that legislation is really going to do something, and I'm going to touch on that. First of all, it is not. Let me just be perfectly frank about that, because the answer to a situation like that, since we're talking about jobs, does not lie in merely passing a law. If anything, history proves that situations such as that, economy, jobs, actually government getting out of the way is the key to that. And basically all the crap that you're hearing from both corporately controlled groups, and by that I mean the Democrats and the Republicans, is just lip service designed to get you riled up and off the real cause to the solution. Alright? Because it's just like when that healthcare legislation junk came down, and I came out against it, and so many ignorant people actually said just the most ridiculous things to me. Said that I wanted old people to die and that I was evil, just because I said I was against a piece of legislation, not because, I don't know, I actually read it and saw what was in there. No, because they didn't. And this piece of legislation is no different. It's got some things in there to make people feel good, like it's really going to do something. But in fact, it does not address the real issues and causes of the problem, which are a few, but they are reversible. May sting a little bit, but come out better on the other side. One of them is you have to get out of these ridiculous, debilitating, and crippling so-called free trade agreements like NAFTA, CAFTA, GATT, things of those nature. Part of the reason is that so many jobs have left the United States and went to these other places. Okay, who knew that Ross Perot was right 17 years ago when he said that? Who'd have thunk? Second, one of the things that has to happen, I keep harping on it because it is true. You've got to fix the money system, okay? Even if you did get out of NAFTA, the fact that this fake money that we've got has been so inflated, it's still, from a business sense, costs these companies less to be over there because of the fact that our money system is a fraud. Now, I don't have time to totally touch on that. I've discussed it in other videos. Want to check out my series what you need to know about money to get a better understanding of that. But basically, here's a quick synopsis of that. That the money has been inflated, like I said, to such a point to where it would make more sense for these companies to reside offshore. And at the same time, they get to enjoy certain tax benefits for doing so. Those things have to be reversed. Protective tariffs would help to fix the trade deficit that we're currently under. And as I touched on, government getting out of the way and allowing business to innovate, i.e. things like bailouts have to cease. Because the people that like to blame capitalism are wrong. Because what we are operating under right now is not capitalism in its truest sense. Because when you have government stepping in and bailing out a company because they made idiotic decisions under the mantra of too big to fail, that doesn't encourage competition and innovation. That encourages companies to run to the Fed or whoever and say, hey, bail us out because we're idiots, okay? And you've got to let, if a big company folds because they're getting outperformed or they're not running in an efficient manner, well, you've got to let that go under. Because in this system, someone or a group of companies will step in and fill that void. You've got to allow that to happen rather than putting up the training wheels on businesses and not allowing, the best who make the best products for the lowest price and give the consumer what they want and need to either to swim and those that can't sink. And those things have got to be done. And no one's really saying that because that's what people don't want to hear. Because it's medicine. And which is why once I saw that that's not being talked about, I've stopped paying attention to any other of this nonsense that these paid actors, these bought and paid for people that you call politicians are quibbling about. And before anyone asks, I don't have any political affiliation. Discussed that already. I know that both of them are a joke. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up because I could ramble on about this for another 30 minutes and maybe I'll even come back and do another part. I don't know. But I had been meaning to do this video for several days and just haven't had the time, but since I was in the car, I decided to go ahead and do it. So again, I've been away for a while, had to deal with some things. Appreciate all the support and everything that I got. Everyone much appreciated. I'm back. A lot of videos coming, so be sure to stay tuned. Check them out. Everyone, much happiness, peace, positivity, and power. I'm out.